Hey puppy people, it's Cindy. Today I want to talk about treats. How to know what's a good treat for your dog and what to stay away from. So basically, as a general rule, you want to read your labels. Always read the labels. And what you want to look for are the first three ingredients are the most important because percentage-wise, that's what's in there the most. But all of the ingredients are very important. So what you want to look for, you want to stay away from corn, wheat, soy. Those are huge allergens. A lot of dogs can't process those. Plus some ingredients like corn are very susceptible to mold growth. So you have to keep in mind anything that you buy in the store has potentially been sitting on the shelf or in transit months. Maybe up to 6 months it's been sitting on the shelf. So it's susceptible to different mold growths. I know that's disgusting, but it's the truth. So corn, wheat, soy, big no-nos. You also want to look when it specifies a protein source, what the protein source is. You want it to say salmon, not just fish. You want it to say chicken, not just fowl, okay? Or poultry, I guess is what they call it. You want them to be as specific as possible. So other things you want to stay away from, byproducts. You don't even want to know what a byproduct is. I mean, basically, it's anything left on the rendering room floor. Tumors, claws, beaks, just, yeah, stay away. If it says byproduct, put it back immediately. You also want to stay away from preservatives, additives, artificial colorings, artificial flavorings, all of that stuff, stay away from. Bonus things would be that are good would obviously be like probiotics, different vitamins, minerals that are added in, those types of things. So read those labels. So let's just start with some labels. You look on the back just like with your food, and you should be reading your food labels too. Please get in the habit. Look at the branding. It's nice and pretty, but turn it around. This is what's important, is what's in it. So read those ingredients. Oh my God, these are so small. So the first ingredient, enriched flour, riboflavin, folic acid, peanut butter, salted peanuts, sugar, soybean oil, contains less than 2% of corn syrup. So, of course, corn syrup is an artificial sweetener. Don't get me started on artificial sweeteners. That's a whole other thing. So yeah, they smell really good. This is what they look like. These are good for bigger dogs. You can't really break them apart for smaller dogs. But yeah, they look like little peanut butter pretzels. Okay. What else do we have? I got a lot of samples here that I got from Super Zoo, and I haven't even looked at some of these. What are these? Cookie Pal crackers, bacon flavored. Let's read the ingredients. So yeah, here are the ingredients, and it's, oh my goodness, cassava flour. Don't even know what that is. Oat flour, tapioca, palm fruit oil, sunflower oil, dried yeast, beet powder, baking powder, some things I can't pronounce. It's supposed to be organic, so this is okay. If you had a dog that has a wheat allergy, obviously this is, or gluten allergy, anything like this, it's got flour in it, so that would not be good. You see CBD treats. Ingredients: rice flour, hemp seed, flaxseed, blueberries, sweet potatoes, rolled oats, molasses, cinnamon, coconut oil, and broad spectrum hemp CBD extract. So yeah, these are pretty good actually. Give those to my dogs later. And then let's look at something else I got here. This is a plaque system. Holistic soft bite, supposed to help with the dog's plaque. And let's read the ingredients though, shall we? Yes, let's. So active ingredients, acidic something or other. I don't know. This is probably the active ingredients that help so it doesn't stick to their teeth. Inactive ingredients, you've got sweet potato, peanuts, vegetable, glycerin, water, tapioca starch, natural flavors. The natural flavors, what does that mean? You know, that could be anything. Citric acid and mixed toxopherols, which is just basically vitamin E as a preservative. So, at least not too bad. Not too bad. And then what is this? Happy Go Healthy supplement. Again, hip and joint. I got these at soooooo. So let's read the ingredients. And you guys know that even though it says natural, natural really doesn't mean anything. And even organic, you want it to be certified organic. I mean, who says that it's organic, you know? So what's on the front isn't as important as what's on the back in these ingredients. So, oh my goodness, they make it hard to read. So salmon meal, and meal is okay. Meal just means that they've taken the fat and the calories out. Fat and the water out. So it makes it a meal. And molecularly, I guess they do that so that they can add in other stuff like your, you know, vitamins, minerals, those types of things. So meal isn't bad. And it does specify salmon, so that's good. So it's salmon meal, tapioca starch, corn starch, potato starch, seaweed, derived calcium, salmon oil, dried plant protein, dried plain beet pulp, and sunflower oil, bacon fat, magnesium, fermented product. Oh, so this is not bad. Not bad at all. You guys can have these. Yeah, look at you guys. Those not bad at all. And then the Charlie Bears are something that I see a lot. Trader Joe's has these. They're low cal. I think they're like 2 calories. Oh, three calories per treat. And FYI, they float. So if you want to teach your dog to swim or to water retrieve, or even get into like a kiddie pool or something like that, you can toss the Charlie Bears in there and they go bobbing for Charlie Bears. It's kind of a cute thing. But let's read the ingredients here. So first ingredient, wheat flour. So again, if you have a dog that's gluten intolerant, this is not going to be a good one. Garlic powder, beef liver, and mixed toxopherols, which again, just basically vitamin E. It's a preservative. So these, good treat, unless of course your dog has a wheat intolerance. So not bad, but again, know your dog, know their limitations. You know, one thing that really got me reading the labels is, of course, being vegetarian for 35 years now, and then being vegan, just trying to focus on eliminating as many animal products from my diet, really got me into reading the labels, because you don't know, I mean, they stick animal products in everything because a lot of times it's cheap. It's, you know, they want the flavor, whatever. So they'll use dairy a lot, whey products and different things. And then the other thing that really got me reading a lot of food labels is, you know, my mom has very bad celiac disease and she can't have any gluten whatsoever. Or she has a lot of arthritic-like symptoms. It's very inflammatory for her and her joints. So, and you'd be surprised how often they stick gluten into things or wheat into things. It's a good binder. Even a lot of grated cheese will have a dusting of wheat so that cheese doesn't stick together. So reading these labels, finding out what's actually in there is really, really important. So now let's read. This is another one I use a lot. Is I will use just the freeze-dried raw food. It makes a really good treat, high-value treat. This happens to be for cats. It's for my cat. But I use it for a high-value treat. It's dehydrated. It's freeze-dried. So this is not like carrying around like a bunch of liver or something gross like that. And this is really good for dogs that are on a special limited diet. Obviously, you would use the dog one. I just grabbed this. This is for my cat. But yeah, it says right on the front, no corn, wheat, soy. But let's read those ingredients. So the ingredients: chicken with ground bone, chicken liver, salmon, organic pumpkin seeds, organic sunflower seeds, organic cranberries, organic blueberries, organic kale, organic squash, organic carrots, organic apples, organic broccoli, organic sunflower oil, coconut oil, cod liver oil. Yeah, so this is really good. Dried organic kelp, which kelp and seaweed is really, really good for you. Just FYI as a side note. Put a little kelp in your salad next time. A little freeze-dried kelp in your salad. You will thank me. And it also has some probiotics in it. So the thing I like about these as well is they come like these little nuggets, and you can... I just dropped it. My dogs are like, yes, thank you. Hold that thought. My dogs are like, yes, very nice. So you can break them into small little pieces. You can even create like a little dusting that you can put on, see it kind of flakes a little bit. And there's Reg. There you go. You can create a little dusting and sprinkle it on like their dry food. Make a little doggy shake and bake, but you can break them into small little pieces. So those are really good, especially if you need a high value treat for a dog that's maybe on a special diet or something, is really good. And then, of course, the Life's Abundance. I love Life's Abundance. I love it because they don't even keep it in stores. They ship it to you, or you pick it up at their warehouse over here in Brea. I like these little tasty rewards because Reggie's like, I didn't know there was going to be treats. They come like this, and you can break them into small little pieces. Maybe if my fingers were stronger, I can't do it at a time. But you can break them into smaller little pieces. Oh my gosh! Or if you don't have strong hands, I'll use the scissors a lot too. I'll just break these into little pieces. You can't see him. Reginald. He's sitting there wagging his tail at me. So you can break them into tiny little pieces. They're great for bringing to class with you. They're great for taking with you to train in public. But let's read those ingredients. What do the ingredients say? Because again, pretty packaging doesn't mean anything. It's what's inside that's important. So ingredients: lamb, chicken, ground rice, dried chicory root, lecithin, ground pumpkin seeds, salt, mixed tocopherols, and vitamin B12 supplement. So yeah, these are really good. Of course, reading these labels are important if your dog has any sort of food allergy. So important. Please get yourself in the habit of reading these labels, and don't take it for granted. Whatever the packaging says, don't go by the pretty branding. You want to know what's actually in them. Actually, the ingredients are on the front. Know what's in them. So read those labels. And till next time, go play with your dog.